So where does the rabbit hole end? Unfortunately, I think we all need to follow the rabbit hole of our own trauma down for ourselves and find where that goes for us. So I found that in my recovery, a huge problem was believing lies and things that weren't true. So I had to start addressing them, that just because I'm a girl doesn't mean that it's okay to touch me inappropriately or to treat me inappropriately. Just because I'm a girl doesn't mean that this is the only quality of life that I should have and that I shouldn't make any choices that are outside of the bubble. So those are some of the lies. That it's better for me to just keep silent about things. That's a lie that I definitely had to break, because we don't talk about those things. We need to start talking about them. And I do think that the more we start talking about all of those uncomfortable subjects, the more comfortable we'll be talking about those subjects. And some of these things really, truly need to be addressed. The rape rates, the child abuse rates, all of these things are off the hook, and they're often just stuck underneath a rug someplace. What happens when you take something dirty and filthy and you shove it under the rug, and then you sweep the next mess under there, and you sweep the next mess under there, and you sweep the next mess under there, pretty soon you've got a pile so big and the rug is so mound that you have to trip over it to get out of the door. So that's kind of what America's been doing. We keep pushing things under the rug, pretending like these things are not existing. And now there's a great big huge rug. And the filth is coming out from the edges. And in a lot of cases, the filth is red. You have a lot of the shootings and a lot of the oppression laws coming into play, because all of that filth is starting to trickle out. And they think that if we go back in time, before we knew about these things, right? Isn't that the fight? Let's stay stupid. I'm sorry, they call it anti-woke. But to me, that's kind of how I hear that, is let's stay stupid. Let's not pay attention. As long as we don't pay attention to how big of a mound and all of this dirt and all of this pain and all of this, as long as we don't notice that it's there, it will go away. That's not how you get it to go away. You have to actually pull the rug back and start cleaning it out. So that's what's going to help you recover PTSD and trauma, and that one is for all traumas. Start pulling that rug back. What is it that's hurting? Why is it hurting? And start cleaning that out. So that's where it's kind of painful. We have to, A, break societal norms and start talking about things that we've been taught and trained that nobody talks about. 2, we have to start questioning what we're believing and why we're believing it. I find a lot of those are also the, if you did this, you'd be happy, and if you do that, if you tried this medication, things would be better. If you got a better job, things would be better. If you did something, then all of a sudden, all of these problems just go away. And that's not true. You've just gotten a bigger rug. So, follow your rabbit hole. It's kind of painful to start feeling and thinking about those things that you've been bearing for so long. But I guarantee you, once you get them out, you'll start feeling better. Once you start taking your nightmares and turn them into your memories, you're going to get out of your nightmares. Once you start realizing and noticing what's in your flashbacks, that those are things that you need to address, and you start actually taking actions to address those traumas, they'll stop being flashbacks. So, be mindful, pay attention, question what you're believing, and it's okay to break societal norms, because some of them need to be broken.